Hi, this is PlaymoBello, and this is what the next video will be about. So much Novelmore, look at that. This is why it took so long to make this video. Let's try to make a beginning where they are fighting the Novelmore soldiers, and of course they're winning because the invasion did not work. And as you go, I just try to keep all the sets together. There's this set here, there's the cannon set, the dragon that just came out and I reviewed, the ship, the mining for the lava rocks, the Burnham Castle Fortress, Kaboom here, the first Kaboom ever released. There's that horseman, the catapult, another horseman there, the three characters that come together, the awesome ram, uniquely exclusive to Europe Tower, and overall I just added the add-ons to the castle so it looks more populated. The cool lady with the golem, the fiery golem that lights up. So these are all the Burnham Raiders sets all put together in one table. I tried to make a little water here for the ship, and I didn't really populate the ship because I chose to populate the castle. But look at that. If you have all the Burnham Raiders, this is the army that you build up. The dragon is one of my favorites. I think if you're gonna buy any sets of Playmobil, I would go the Burnham Raiders because look at that, they look so unique. And here is the army of Burnham Raiders. That's how they look, the massive army. There are no repeats in here. Of course, we do have like two Brodies because Playmobil did release two of them. I have one of each set, and whatever set has a Burnham Raider character, I went ahead and I put it here on the table. There is a total of 33 characters plus 5 little dragons and a large dragon, plus also a awesome golem. I tried to create some formations, army military formations, but you know, I'm just showing the duplicates that are not really duplicates, but you know, they are kind of duplicates. We have two of this guy here, two Brodies, look at that, different clothing though, two Kabooms, they look very similar if you take off the accessories. The two pirates here, the king. We have 3 of this guy here with a claw. They all have claws and wings. Their faces are also the same, helmets as well. Also the exact same clothing and everything. But one has a horse, the other one does not have a horse. I almost forgot there's a third Kaboom. If you look at his clothing, he's also very similar, just not fully, but his face has the same smile. And this is one of my favorite things to do, to populate the castle with as many characters as possible. I have the dragon at the top here, and I tried to put all the characters all around the top of the castle. I was forced to put some inside and a few on the front here because they just did not fit. From afar, that's how it looks like. It looks awesome. From the bottom angle like this, it's like they're ready for war. Because there's some room, if you look here, there's like 5 little dragons in there. That's just awesome. Look at that. Here we have all the Novelmore Violet Vale sets put together alongside with the Sal'ahari sands. Here are all the skeletons being raised by the skeleton king over there, and you see the temple as well as in the back. All the skeletors. These are from the mystery packs from Novelmore Sal'ahari sands. In total, there are 12 skeleton warriors to collect, and they are all here. There is the guy with the flag, the guy with the net, a arrow axe. This one has a bow and arrow. The one in the back here has a sword and a shield. This guy here has double swords. This one has a cool looking, different kind of looking axe. Then right next to him, there is a mace with a skull as the mace rock. A torch skeletor right here. The main king skeletor, I guess, because it's made entirely of gold. A prisoner skeletor and a skeletor with a cool looking sword and a shield. Temple here that comes with the mage that raises them all with the 2 characters that come with that set as well. Then we have the awesome tower, brings forth the great purple demon. He's in there inside that cage. There's also those little gremlins. On here there is that little flying little beetle. The Dwarven Vale Magician, the Witch's Carriage with 2 awesome ballistas in there, and then the large tower with 3 mages inside, a female right here, a little witch mage, this elderly mage man, and this, not to mention the recently reviewed and recently released by Playmobil, the Merchant, full of awesome stuff inside his carriage. Altogether, you get this awesome set, including, which is the best feature of the Sal'ahari sands, which are the sands itself. This is just awesome. Playmobil supplies you with so much sand that you can basically make a floor of sand and just play with it. Here's the view from the ground. So you can see all the Skeletors right there. They're pretty looking cool. I made a platoon in the middle. Then we have the towers and the carriage. So all the repeats are put together. He created 2 more platoons, one here and one here. In total, 12 extra characters. So in total, I have 24 skeletons. It looks awesome when you have a bunch of them. It reminds me a lot of the Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, when you have those green skeletons. And I just wish that Playmobil would just release Lord of the Rings as the next awesome franchise. I decided to put the evil ones in the middle because I believe this guy and these 2 guys and of course the big demon are evil, including the creature. And on that right side here, I believe they're all good magicians. Here are the good magicians, so I put them all together, a total of 9. 3, 3, 3, that's 9. 6 evil creatures, including the demon and those 2 little creatures. 13 Skeletors, including the King Skeletor, that's more like a human. You could just call him the Skeletor King, the Necromancer that raises them all. Comparing to the Burnham Raiders, it's a lot less, and even more less compared to the Novelmore soldiers. Looks like the Burnham Raiders have died upon the forces of the Novelmore Knights. And this is all the Novelmore Knights all put together. It's really hard to show all of it without kind of getting off my table here. So I'm doing my best. That is the castle, the Novelmore Fortress, the Grand Castle of Novelmore. All the add-on soldiers, knights I put on the castle, populate better. Here on the corner, there's the Advent Calendar with Da Vinci and all of those cool characters, including the bucket little guy in there. The awesome wall that comes with the Advent Calendar can be placed and united with the Grand Castle of Novelmore. All the 5 wolves pulling this fortress. There's the catapult, the Novelmore catapult, the ballista, multi-shot ballista, the airplane that comes with the Advent Calendar. If you remember, this is an exclusive set for Europe. I think this wizard will look good with the violet veil. There's the blimp over here, pretty awesome blimp, and of course the castle, the awesome Novelmore Grand Castle. So that's all the sets from Novelmore all put together in one scene, just as it was requested by some of the viewers of the YouTube channel. And here are all the Novelmore Knights. They're all together here in a nice military formation. There are a lot of them. Look at all the wolves on the sides. 5 here, 5 here, 3 in the middle. Like I said, there are 39 knights. Just 1 horse, unfortunately. I don't know why Playmobil did not give us more horses for the Novelmore. Look at all of them, all armored with their weapons and helmets. Looks pretty awesome. And I went ahead and I put also the mages here on the side. And the Skeletors right here on the side as well. With all the Burnham Raiders. So we can look at all the armies together and see which one is larger and how many characters you have per set here. 39 knights and 13 dogs for Novelmore. And 34 Burnham Raider knights plus the dragon and 5 little dragons. One is of a different color of red. So here is the castle and here is the piece from the Advent Calendar. I'm going to unite them both. There you go, I disconnected and of course things fell all over the place. So you have this space here and this space. You see that? That's the wall from the Advent Calendar. I just put it in there. That's the stair from the Advent Calendar. There it is, the castle entirely increased now in size with 2 watchtowers with ballistas. One on that side, one on this side, 2 catapults, one on each side. And you should know there's more add-ons. This is the Advent Calendar that I just added to the Grand Castle of Novelmore. That was just one way you could expand your Novelmore Grand Castle. This is another way. I did not connect them yet, so you can see this and that part is from the Advent Calendar. And if you put it this way, I think the design looks a lot cooler, though the space is just sideways inside. It's a lot large too. And here is the castle. With the pieces connected, that's how it looks like. It looks a lot much nicer. Don't forget you can get add-ons that extend even further. So here we have all the wolves, 5, 5, and 3. And here is the castle with the extension, with all the characters populating the castle as if there's an invasion about to happen and they're all ready to defend it. That looks really awesome. We have one guy hanging there, this main knight going out with all his wolves to attack whoever is coming in. And there are so many characters that you can actually populate this castle even though it's extended. The wolves are going towards an invasion, so I went ahead and I put some Burnham Raiders here. All the Burnham Raiders that I just showed earlier, all of them invading here in a cool army. And there's like all the knights, the dragon, the little dragon. So there it is, and all the knights going against each other. All the wizards all together right here in a big platoon. All the Novelmore soldiers in the grand castle of Novelmore. Then I also added the 12 little Skeletors with the leader, all the wolves, and all of the Burnham Raiders. There are a lot of knights. Look how many knights there are. A massive amount of knights. They are everywhere, and the possibilities are endless for what you can do, and your pictures you can just take. One absolute awesome team, and it's the Novelmore team. I was trying to review this set here. An invasion of Burnham Raiders just started taking place, but the defenses on Novelmore are unscattered. But they do have a dragon.